Okay, crude's been going down for the better part of $5 here, 48.46 Sunday night, Friday afternoon, down here to 43.90 here in really 3 days. Here's the first move. That's Monday, Tuesday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We're at Thursday, September 1st. This contract rolls over. We've only got 14 days left on the crude contract and the October contract. So we've been getting beaten up hard. I'm watching this for a counter trend trade, although I believe the trend continues to be lower for oil. I'm looking for signals for a buy area. And the 10-day chart also is hitting new lows here this morning at 43.90. When we've bounced, it's 44.09. And we'll be continuing with our ideas if we do perhaps get a little bit longer. Right now I've got a bid in at 43.92. I picked up a little bit at 44.01 just to be in the trade. And again, I'm really looking for some strong information yet to buy and size, but I have not done that yet. So I've got a leg in 44.01, bidding 43.90, and I'd be willing to build on this position down to 43 currently, and I'm looking for signals to chase, which I don't have yet. So we'll be back to update this trade. Here with the trade, we've added a little bit here on the spike, but still I'm not getting my full confirmation. What's interesting is that the opening value here on crude, we were trading right in this area up here at 44.35. That was really our opening area. So we went up and tickled that, which is great for trapping the last hour's worth of shorts. But I believe that we're going to need a little bit more information. Above 44.40, this thing is off to the races. We'll run 50 cents, probably up to that 44.90 area. And you can see that's the value area for the last 3 days. And if you want big picture, there's a big opportunity if we get above this node here at 45 to really put a squeeze on some of the late shorts that got in from the close yesterday, because this move happened quickly after the EIA yesterday. So what I'm looking for is a counter trend trade here for the next 2 days based on a profile that is bearish longer term. However, things don't all go in straight lines, as we all know, and I'm expecting some type of bounce, but it comes in waves and it comes in sections. So we need to clear 44.40, then we need to clear 45. If those things happen, this could run quite a bit, but I don't know if that will happen today. And again, we're just sitting back kind of waiting for that information to play out. So we'll be back again, long a little bit at 44.01, added a little bit, and we're just waiting for more information. All right, so coming back here again, 44.37, you can see again that we're bumping up here, and my suspect is that we're going to get up to that 44.95 level either late today, if not early today, to later tomorrow. We're back up to that 44.40 level for the second time. We'll see if the second time is the charm. If that can work out, again, that would be another reason to begin buying more. So pyramiding my size back up here. Again, it's tricky after when a market's in a downtrend. It's tricky to jump the gun, I believe. Now I had levels of 44 that I wanted to buy, and I want to buy 43, and I want to buy 42 today, if I can. But I just don't think I'm going to see anywhere in the 42s. But you never know. So you have to plan for the worst case. Where are you willing to buy? And for me, that starting buy spot, although it really has nothing to do with the profile, is 44. It's simply a 50% retracement from the move that we had all of August. We went from a low of 39 and change up to 49.30. So that's a $10 move, and we're right smack in the middle of that right now. So that is really the reason why 44 was of interest to me. 44 flat, and now the short-term charts again. 44.90 is our next level of. It's a really big node that we should trade up to and travel to. So again, sitting here 44.33, haven't gotten over that 40 level yet, but that's a key level in this trade for me. Another point I wanted to bring up is I had been short oil for really the last 2 weeks, in and out, in and out. And although I was looking for 44.55 was my target zone to cover, which I did yesterday, my average, I had probably I had a position maybe 3/4 of my full size was the maximum I got on, and I put those on at about 49.30. But we went on and off in the position a number of times, and I just want to bring this up that you can trade both sides of the market, especially if it works in with your overall broader plan of how you see the market behaving. Doesn't mean I'm going to be right all the time. And frankly, if this thing starts trading below 42, I'm going to be wrong. So that's kind of like, to be long right now is dangerous because the trend now is down. However, I'm going off the bigger trend, which took us early August from 40, again, that 39 level up to 49. As long as in my mind, is if we can hold on a close above 42, oil continues to be bullish. However, my macro view is oil probably is going to trade back to $25. Not in the next couple days, but over the long term. So we will see. So I bring this up just for the psychology of a trade, being short for the last 2 weeks, and now beginning to look at a long trade. So there is a time, there is a biorhythm of every vehicle that I trade that you really have to learn, and that's one of the key things that we teach here at the Market Profile Trading Academy. It's something that has to be learned through experience, and trading, again, is really not that hard. People make it hard. It's simple, but they make it too hard at times. So we're going to try to get through that as we work with you on the trade. So 44.20, again, we haven't taken out that 44.40. So sitting still, and we'll be back with some thoughts on the trade. Okay, so this is going to be a key test when I look at this on a short-term chart. You can see that oil, 43.90, trapped a bunch of shorts down here for an hour, ran up to 44.40, but 44.40 continues to be key. That was our opening level. We couldn't overcome it. We're now back to 44.03. Can we hold 43.90? If not, shorts are back in control short term. So this is the way you got to look at the trade, but then you get to the long term and you're way oversold. You have a rising momentum, which is never good for price that continues to go lower. So this divergence here tells me that, especially after an over 12-13% move, that we're nearing the end, but we're just not there yet. So again, long a little bit myself here at 44.01 already, and may buy a little bit on this test, and knowing that we may have to add lower down to 43 later today. Back to let you know what we're doing on the trade. Okay, so again, they took out all the lows of the day here at 43.90. And again, this is what I really want to see from a long side, is a test of this and then reverse. So this is great. We trapped longs, we trapped shorts first, then we trapped longs. This is the real short term. So the market is really confused right now. My tendency is still to believe that this will get a bounce at some point. But like I said, I think you have to wait to see what happens next and wait for more signals. And this is why we're not in a rush to buy. So we're long a little bit at 44, and we will wait for more information. And right now we're not getting information that wants me to pile into a short-term counter-trend trade. So right now, holding the trade, and it's 43.85 as we speak. All right, so crude continues lower, down 2.3% now for the day, down another dollar, 43.69. Wanted to bring up the move here. Here was the low right around 8.1 of 39.23. We rallied 10 points quickly, hoping that OPEC and everybody would get together and restrict production. Listen, there's no oil issues anywhere in the world right now. We're flowing, we're flooded with oil everywhere in the country. In this country, and then, the deserts of Saudi. So there's no issues there. We're going to come back and test. Looks like this 43.06 is the 61.8 fib retrace. If that doesn't hold, and then we go below, remember I said that 42 level, anything below 41.50 is game off. This thing is going much slower. But again, if you're looking for an oversold condition after a huge move in 2 weeks, this is probably, again, as good of setup as you can get with low risk. So look to continue to buy this. Again, I bought 44. I'm bidding down at 43, which is, again, that key fib area, 43.06. I'll be looking for that as my next buy. Until something else changes in price, there's no reason to get out ahead of this. There's not, we're way oversold, but looking lower still at this point. So no reason to try to guess when that will turn around and change. All right, I wanted to bring up a longer-term oil chart. You can see right here, 43.43 is an area of interest, but 42.81 is a bigger one. So although we are way oversold on an hour chart and super oversold on a 240-minute chart to the point where you almost have to buy, it's also dangerous. Lower begets lower. So again, we're waiting. I'm waiting for 43 area right now, or a change in the character and the way the market's moving for crude. So again, I am long 44, down 1%. It's down 40 cents here, and just sitting still for the moment. Matter of fact, I had some sell orders that you just saw. I killed one up there at 44.40 or so. We never got up there. So this is 1, 2, 3 big legs if you look at these bars. So we'll wait. 44.43, see what happens there. I know some people that are looking to buy that area. You can see that. But 42.81 is bigger. Pause. Continuing on a trending down, 43 is in target. Again, I believe that you can seek 42.80 possibly on an open tomorrow. It's probably an area of importance for me on the longer-term chart. So I'm looking at that 42.80 level tomorrow to add. Again, long from 44. I'll look for 42.80, and really, as oil runs to a close here at 43 or at 11:30, this will continue to go lower. So I'm going to close this video out. Positions on. Oil's down 3.5% today. We've been selling puts. Again, we've sold 44 and 41 strikes. So unless this goes below 41.5, the position is solid for the next 2 weeks, in my opinion. So it's another $1.60 below us on a close. If we get below that, this thing is going lower. If not, stay with the trade. That is the anatomy of an entry, we'll call it, into oil. So I'll let you know how it works out in a later video. Peace.